want to understand how easy or difficult it's been so far in trying to engage the striking nurses.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon to your viewers. We've started engaging. It's not difficult. We've started engaging. The most important thing is for them to call off the strike. We've appealed to them to call off the strike, and once they call off the strike, we'll continue our engagement. It is important that we all understand the circumstances that has led to the situation. It is no fault of anybody that we've not been able to implement the conditions of service up to today. Because like you all know in the media by now, the conditions of service was signed in May 2024. And then by July 2024, it was sent to government for implementation. But just around that same time, government was injuncted by a court injunction not to implement the conditions of service for the signed conditions of service. The reason being that there was a court case, and the court case has to be dealt with before government pays or implement the conditions of service. So government was injuncted, and the fair wages was injuncted. Everybody, all the institutions supposed to implement the conditions of service were injuncted. And so we could not implement the conditions of service, and the court case dragged on until January 2025, when they concluded the arbitration. And after that, they wrote to us, Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, to implement. But February 2025 budget, I think, was far in advance, and so government could not incorporate that in the 2025 budget. It is not only central government that could not incorporate it in the 2025 budget, but none of the teaching hospitals were also able to incorporate it into their budget. So that is a challenge, and is the reason why we are engaging them to see how best we can do some shifting of the period of the implementation of the conditions of service so that they can enjoy the full benefits of their conditions of service, and government will also have the fiscal space to be able to manage the economy.